Thank you for joining me here this afternoon. The time is now 2:51 p.m. Central, 3:51 p.m. Eastern, and you have a live look at a big-time severe thunderstorm in southeastern Louisiana that is currently producing some very large hail up to lime size and damaging wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. This is right over the town of Venice, Louisiana, and it is continuing to produce just dozens of lightning strikes per minute. So if you are included in this severe thunderstorm warning, make sure that you are moving indoors and away from windows immediately. This is a massive severe storm here. Christmas Day, how's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having a Merry Christmas. We've got ourselves some strong thunderstorms today in southeastern Louisiana, and again, this one got a bit stronger than we were expecting and is currently severe warned for lime-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It also does have the tornado possible tag on it, but I think that's mostly just because we don't have a great look at it on radar, so they're just kind of playing it safe. I will note it looks like we do have some rotation off to the north here to our storm northeast of St. Malo. Again, this is just now moving off the coast of Louisiana, though, so we'll kind of see what happens with some of these thunderstorms over the next few hours, so I hope you guys are excited for this stream. While we watch those, we've also got ourselves some heavy snow squalls to watch across portions of northwest Colorado. We've had several special weather statements today out here, and we do have a special weather statement for Vail, Colorado right now for a band of heavy snow moving over portions of Interstate 70. So, again, if you are in this area, try to avoid travel if possible along Interstate 70 as we've got some snow and potentially some slushy, wintry mixed precipitation mixing in there as well that can significantly reduce visibility once you start to mix wind into there, right? So we did just get a new radar scan on our Louisiana storm, so let's go ahead and check up on that. Again, still a very intense thunderstorm there in far down southeast Louisiana. This is literally at the tip of the state. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for Venice, Orchard, and Duvique. This is a decently populated area, actually, down along Highway 23 here. This storm will move off the shore within the next few minutes, but again, we've got several other thunderstorms out here to watch as well. And whenever some of these move offshore, they are going to push north again and actually potentially sweep back onto shore in parts of Mississippi. So we'll kind of see what happens with that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Stream Chat. If anybody has any questions about the location, feel free to leave this all down below. I'll try to answer them accurately and honestly. We're also going to be watching later for some stronger thunderstorms potentially to get going across parts of the Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi tri-state region. But we'll kind of talk about that more here in a minute. So let me get Stream Chat up here. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody is doing amazing on this Christmas Day once again. Give me just a second. Whoops. Actually started playing my video from earlier today. Let's turn that down. What's up, Grant? I did. Killa, random Texan guy, Nolly. How's it going, everybody? The risk for tomorrow in Houston, I believe you are in the slight risk of severe weather, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you are. So again, Houston, Texas has a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow. We're going to be talking about damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes all being a possibility. I wouldn't be super surprised to see this potentially get upgraded to an enhanced risk for a 30% chance of damaging winds within 25 miles of any given point, but for right now, it's at a slight risk. And again, that's tomorrow's outlook. And we've also got ourselves a Day 3 marginal risk out for Friday here for portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and extreme eastern Texas. So we'll watch out for that. A little sliver of Arkansas there as well included in it. Let me get stream up here on YouTube.com instead of the YouTube app. That would make things a whole lot easier here, I would imagine. Not gonna lie, I'm not a massive fan of the YouTube app. Just a second. You know what, I'm actually going to grab something really quickly. I will be right back. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning for our same storm here. It's an extension, still for lime-sized hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, and a possible tornado. This is for Pilot Town. So again, if you're in this area, make sure that you are moving indoors and away from windows immediately. This is for the far southern tip of Louisiana here, again, the Bayou, I believe this is called. I will be right back. Give me like 10 seconds, literally. Alright, I am back. I had to grab something. So what we're going to do here is bring up chat on here. You got the new Xbox Series X for Christmas. You got a PS5. Nice. Make sure to like the stream if you've not already. I don't expect to see a ton of viewership today because obviously it is Christmas. People are hanging out with family. That's awesome. But I would like to push this out to as many people as possible because, again, there are going to be people that genuinely do need this coverage. Because, again, this was quite unexpected. The SPC did not even have a margin of risk out for today. I was personally talking about they should have put one out, but too late now. What can you do? Again, if you've not already, make sure to check out our video from earlier today. I spent quite a while on it. It's talking about a historical Christmas Day tornado outbreak that we had back in 2012 down in this same region. You got a personal weather station? I actually got one too. What's up, Sai? I got one for my grandma. Again, if you're just not tuning in, make sure to like the stream. Alright, so again, some rotation is continuing, but for the most part, it's kind of dying out here northeast of Hopedale. Again, we may see this produce a water spout or something, but the overall tornado threat is quite low with this at this point. But it did, for a while, have a little bit of a hook echo there, actually. Thank you, Sai. Again, we're really just watching this one supercell right now. Down near Pilot Town, Louisiana, producing lime-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Again, I really was not planning on going live today, but here we are. Let's kind of check up on the situation in Colorado with the snow squalls. Again, we've got ourselves a band of heavy snow over Vail, Colorado, or approaching Vail, Colorado, right over Interstate 70. That's kind of sitting there. It's going to accumulate heavy snow up and also reduce visibility. So we'll watch out for that. We also got our atmospheric river continuing up into parts of the Pacific Northwest here. We've got ourselves a few showers and thunder showers and whatnot sweeping onto shore here, and even some snow back down into parts of the mountainous regions of California. Did literally everybody get a weather station? So this is a live look here from the Jackson County Office of Emergency in Mississippi. Very ominous skies, just completely overcast. A very gloomy, muggy Christmas day. They did just issue, or they didn't just issue it, but there is a special marine warning out for areas just off the bayou here. This is for the threat of damaging winds of 34 knots or greater and water spouts, so... Again, those thunderstorms definitely could sweep back onto shore there since they are traveling northeast where they could make their way back into extreme southern Mississippi. Again, if we actually take a look at the HRRR model here for today, we can see that these thunderstorms... Oh, okay, well, if we can look at the 19Z HRRR model here for today, we can see that these thunderstorms are going to last... Oh, my goodness. Another couple of hours here just off the coast of Louisiana and Mississippi. Give me just a second. Sorry about that. Forgot to put my phone on silent. Not used to having to do that. If you're not aware, I've never had a phone until today. So, anyway, again, we're expecting these thunderstorms to continue for the next couple of hours here, just off the coast of parts of Louisiana and Mississippi. And then by 6 p.m., we could see some resparking of thunderstorms right around the tri-state region of Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Sub-severe, however. And then more of those will continue off the coast here, really throughout the nighttime hours. And then tomorrow, we will see an actual severe weather event get going, not just like little itty-bitty thunderstorms like we're seeing today. We are having a big-time thunderstorm, but it's just the one, so. I am. I'm very much having a ton of notifications. And now he's just doing it to annoy me, so that's fun. Yeah, I believe this is the only severe storm that we've had today. Again, we were not expecting to see any severe storms for the most part. Again, I kind of said yesterday, I kind of hinted at maybe a severe weather threat, but unfortunately the SPC did not throw out a marginal risk. But it's alright, it's whatever. By the way, there actually was a brief tornado yesterday with our Teague, Texas supercell that we were live for a little bit. So. But yeah, a lot of people have even highlighted the chance for a significant tornado potentially across southeast Texas and southwestern Louisiana tomorrow. What's up, Airborne? I got a 15 Pro Max, random Texan guy. Right here, so. Again, if you're just not tuning in, make sure to like the stream, share it with a friend if you can. Again, we're trying to get this message out to as many people as possible due to the fact that this was a relatively unexpected outbreak today. Again, we've got ourselves a decent amount of CAPE, some wind shear, and that's what's kind of fueling our thunderstorms here. Lapse rates are pretty terrible, though. So, but yeah, I definitely would not be surprised to see a couple of tornadoes tomorrow, especially across like southeastern Texas and again far southwest Louisiana. Again, the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted a slight risk for severe weather. So, we'll see what happens with that. Chances of it going enhanced are probably 25%. I'd say it's a 1 in 4 chance. Hello from Indiana. I am subscribed and hope you continue in your weather journey of life. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Indiana today is pretty chill. The southern part of the state is seeing some rain showers. But outside of that, Indiana's just honestly kind of a nasty, cold, muggy Christmas day, which is quite unfortunate. We may honestly see a couple of snow showers mix in far to the north here, if any of them go that far north. May see some wintry mix in at some point, but outside of that, a very calm day for Indiana's weather. Same thing really with all the Midwest. Merry Christmas from South Bend, Indiana. Merry Christmas. What's up? Yeah, South Bend may actually be one of the areas where we could see, maybe, if you're lucky, a very isolated snow shower, but it looks like it's probably all going to stay south of you, and it's all rain at the moment. Again, I think parts of northeast Illinois definitely have a better chance to see a couple more snow showers. They actually saw a couple of wintry mix and snow showers earlier today. In fact, it was not too long ago that we had a little wintry mix shower moving through the southern Chicago suburbs. Friend, it has snow yesterday and a white Christmas. Where are they? They have to be out west. Oh, in California? Okay, so while this thunderstorm is leaving and kind of entering the Gulf here once more, we do have a couple more trailing from the south here, approaching the bayou that are strengthening and kind of taking a similar track to our one here, just even further south. So we'll see if they make their way onto land here. Again, it's going to be literally the southern tip of Louisiana near the Joseph Bayou. New Jersey. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're up in northern New Jersey, that's possible. A lot of areas south of there, though, just saw some ice accumulation, actually, which was pretty significant for the D.C. area. Farmingdale. Believe I've heard of that. I think that's up north. Anyway. Again, the reason the National Weather Service has put the tornado possible tag on this storm is not because we're imminently worried about a tornado threat, but due to the fact that we don't have a great view of it from velocities, so... Alrighty. So again, Pilot Town is included in our severe thunderstorm warning here. the Main Pass, Octave Pass, Brant Bayou, Bowie Pass. Again, this is southeast of Venice and Orchard. This is southeast of Highway 23. I mean, we are just literally at the southern tip of Louisiana. You cannot go further south. So. Alrighty. You were in the car yesterday when the tornado warning got issued. Yeah, we had a few tornado warnings. The one that actually produced, though, was the Teague supercell. It produced a brief, likely what was an EF0 tornado high-end, potentially, but very weak tornado. Again, the greater chance for tornadoes comes tomorrow and also on Saturday. Again, Friday could be a bit of a break day, sort of like today, but again, still that potential for a couple of severe storms, just like today. Today is just the remnants of yesterday's event. Tomorrow we will have new supercells going, but... Again, the lightning production with this storm is off the charts, which leads me to believe that it is still intensifying, potentially. What's up, Dahani? Again, I was not expecting to have to go live today, but here we are. Again, we got temperatures hovering in the mid-60s, dew points just below that, dew points in the high 50s, I believe. Let's actually look here. Dew points in the low 60s, I guess, so a little higher than actually what I believe was projected. So that could be leading to the ignition of some more storms here. Again, it is really just isolated and localized down to areas right along the coast. I finally said your name right. Let's go. The Teague supercell produced quarter-size hail for Palestine where you live. Wow. But yeah, we did have a tornado yesterday. Which, again, if you would have told me that there was a tornado yesterday, I probably would have guessed it was that supercell if I didn't know already. But yeah, it definitely was on the ground, at least briefly. It was actually throwing quite a bit of debris in the air. It was a big old rope tornado. What's up, Tony? But yeah, if we actually just take a look at the 19Z run of the NAM, or the ARRR model, actually I don't think it'll reach out far enough, will it? Dang it, yeah, it won't. Well, we'll take a look at the NAM model then. Again, we are expecting discrete supercells to be possible tomorrow in highly caped environments across parts of southeast Texas. If we just play this out, look at this. This is the time frame to watch, 3 to 4 p.m. Look at these little supercells here. Anywhere in southeast Texas, that would be the spot to watch. And again, that threat continues in, let's say, 3 through 7 p.m. Is where the tornado threat peaks. And then after that, we will continue to see damaging winds across parts of Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, even back up into parts of the Ohio Valley, potentially, and into parts of northern Alabama. So, just some interesting stuff. My Christmas has been pretty good, Jack. How about you? Alright, so they did just issue a special marine warning for this storm for the threats of 34 knots or greater wind and large hail. Again, hail is the main thing with this storm. Again, we are reading significant high DBZ values, and the vertically integrated liquid signature is showing a decent splotch, even though we are very far from the radar. Again, this was kind of the most impressive one here. Whenever you are looking that far away from the radar and you're still seeing a signature like this, that's whenever you get a sign of some pretty massive hail. We also had some baseball-sized hail yesterday in Texas last night. Pretty crazy. You don't celebrate? Oh, okay. I'm glad to hear you've still been having a good day. Again, I finally have gotten an upgrade. My first ever phone here. So, whenever we do film storms or chase or whatever, the quality will go from here to here. Again, this is 15 Pro Max. It's got a really good camera that will be awesome for all those storm captures. Again, it has 25 times zoom, which I didn't even know was a thing on the 16 Pro Max, let alone the 15 Pro Max, but apparently it is. Again, the quality is just unbelievable on this thing. It is so crisp. I actually do buy the hype for that jack. I do. The models have been suggesting it for a long time, and not just the GFS. Here, let's pull this up. For anybody that's not aware about what we're talking about, it is going to cool down a lot towards the start of January, most likely around the first or second week. Let's get this going here. Just look at this. They show the 540 line, the freezing point, going all the way down into Dixie. Like, look at this. January 3rd, that is the freezing point there, the 540 line, down into central South Carolina. If we actually just, hover over, say, northern Michigan here, that's not a great rating because that's midday. Let's go towards 6 a.m., actually. If we take a look at northern Michigan, it still says 27. Okay. Well, yes, there will be a significant pattern flip. It will cool down a lot from where we're at right now. And then the GFS continues to show an even bigger Arctic blast through mid-January. Again, this is the one that stretches the 540 line all the way down into the Gulf, pretty much, which is... that's nuts if that actually happens, but I really doubt that it will. This is an upstate New York reading, 6 degrees. It's going to get wild very soon. What's up, Gooseman? But yes, things will cool down significantly. So let's go back over to our heavy snow here in Colorado. Again, if you're just now tuning in, make sure to like and subscribe. We do this every day for areas all across the country. Again, we've got ourselves a heavy band of snow over Interstate 70, kind of packing up significant snow totals since it's hovering over one spot, but also it's going to reduce the visibility significantly. So traveling along Interstate 70 in between Glenwood Springs and Wolcott could be quite dangerous at this point. So make sure to look out for that. I know it's going to be W. Jesse T.W. as Rizzy. Okay. So again, we're continuing to see more supercell sweep onto shore here in the bayou. Again, these are going to continue to pack up the rain totals that actually could lead to a significant flooding potential if we take a look at the storm total precipitation. This is not a great view of it even because of how far we are from the radar, but some spots have already picked up over 2 inches, 2.5 inches, and again, it's going to continue to pile on there, so we've got to look out. National Storm Chaser Summit. So the severe thunderstorm warning has been removed. However, we are still watching as the supercell is still on shore. The severe warning has just expired. And they're not going to reissue it because it would just be like a 2-minute severe thunderstorm warning, and that's stupid. Because again, we are right on the tip of the state right now over the main pass, the Ron Bayou. My face probably goes really red whenever I zoom in on the red like that. Watch this. Oh, it's red, isn't it? It does that every time I look at velocities. What's up, Sam? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, it has been indeed. I've had a pretty good day, though, in all seriousness. Yeah, tomorrow we were just talking about that. Tomorrow we are going to have a stack set up in southeast Texas, especially. But again, really all over the Arklatex region. Wouldn't call it a loaded gun setup, but it is very intense looking for a tornado threat. I wasn't either, but again, I saw that we had tags for lime-sized hail, and I immediately jumped out of bed and got on, because that was completely unexpected. Again, I was expecting maybe a couple of severe storms for wind today. I definitely was not expecting considerable hail threat. Yeah, very large 5% tornado risk. Again, I don't think they're going to, but if they were going to issue a 10%, again, I don't think they will, but if they were going to, it would be somewhere like something like this, something very small in parts of southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana. Again, the bullseye looks to be over Beaumont for this event, so we'll kind of see what happens. And again, the further you get from Beaumont, the more gradually that threat will decrease. Still going to be significant, though. Okay. But yeah, we will be live tomorrow covering severe weather and tornadoes for likely a good chunk of the day, honestly. If we actually, again, just look at the NAM model here, like we have several times already, but let's do it again. We can see that as we push this later into tomorrow morning even, we've already got our showers building, a few thunderstorms building on southeast Texas. But again, our big cluster of thunderstorms is already kind of going here around 11 a.m. towards DFW. Is it just me, or do these severe weather events in Texas always seem to start at DFW with like a flooding and low-level severe threat? Anyway, throughout the early afternoon time hours, that threat will continue into parts of southeast Oklahoma. But again, here comes our supercells. Just off the coast of Texas. By 3 and 4 p.m., they sweep onto shore, potentially becoming severe and tornadic. And again, a big line of damaging winds off to the north there as that continues. And eventually, by around 7 p.m., I'd say this will all be a big-time damaging wind threat, with maybe a few tornadoes still being possible across southwest Louisiana with these cells out ahead of the line. Anytime after 7 p.m., I think the severe and tornadic threat really goes down quite a bit. It's going to be kind of a early afternoon time event slash, I guess, really just afternoon time event in general. No, there's not going to be a derecho. No way. No, a derecho is not really possible with this event due to the fact that it has to travel 400 miles. And even say, let's be generous and say it started back here in southeast Oklahoma, it would have to go all the way with severe limit winds the entire time through northern Mississippi, which I don't think will happen. Again, tornadoes genuinely could be the biggest story of tomorrow. It's not often that we see a, late December tornadic setup that's this intense. Again, it usually happens a few times per season, but again, I would not be shocked to see an upgrade to an enhanced risk potentially for wind. And I don't think it's going to be a 10% tornado threat, but it's possible. Again, I also think that Saturday looks big. Friday looks decent. All right, see you, Gooseman. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, Saturday looks big as well. Hey, we had 2,040 subs. Thank you guys so much. Again, our video today is really doing well, so I appreciate that, everybody. Again, if you've not already seen it, make sure to check it out after the stream. I think it's a really good video, and again, I spent quite a while on it. A good few hours. From filming to editing to uploading. Because you will note that it's not that long, but the editing time, the downloading it from the editing software time, because my computer's honestly not doing that great anymore. It takes quite a while. Yeah, it's making things seem like a weak La Nina is actually going to be the trend for this winter once again. Again, this has been a wild card. It's went from moderate to strong La Nina down to, okay, it's going to be a weak La Nina, down to, okay, no La Nina, and now we're saying maybe weak La Nina again. It's insane. You're going to go live too tomorrow? Nice. I should be free for most of the day tomorrow. I am doing a couple of things, but I think that I should be able to do a stream pretty much whenever tomorrow. So as soon as things get going, we will try to get a stream out there. You're going to do a 5-hour live stream? I don't know if a 5-hour stream is really necessary, but go for it if you want to. If you're going to do that, a word of advice, go from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. for you, but 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central. That would be the time frame to go live for if you're going to go live for 5 hours. That's where the tornado threat's greatest. Yeah, I think I'm free all day tomorrow. I think I'm doing one thing that will take like not even an hour, and that's about it. And it can kind of be done whenever, so. What's up, Lucy? Merry Christmas. How's it going? Again, we're just watching these thunderstorms move off the bayou here. A few more sweep onto shore as well. Again, definitely could be a good couple of water spouts out here right now. We're also just discussing the setup for tomorrow. You're thinking at 3? Well, yeah, 3 Eastern. Or are you talking 3 Central? You can go from 3 to 8? I guess it all just depends on when things really do get going. The forecasting confidence for this scenario is medium to high. It's not as high as it could be, though, that's for sure. Again, the models have kind of gone back and forth on this event a little bit, so I'm not going to say it's high forecasting confidence entirely. But I will say it's pretty good. I think we got a decent idea of what's going to happen, what's going to go down. Again, afternoon, supercell is going to sweep on the shore here, potentially become tornadic. And that'll be the main thing to watch. Nice. That's awesome. Again, I'm very excited for that. Things could still change timing-wise. Yeah, for sure. Merry Christmas, Nancy. What's up? Again, dew points in the low 60s, temperatures in the mid 60s is kind of what's fueling this right now. Again, a decent amount of cape. Lapse rates are pretty dookie, but again, just a few storms have managed to become severe here. Really just the one. And again, it's kind of sweeping offshore as we speak. Again, at one point was warned for lime-sized hail for quite a while. Yeah, thank you guys for the support on the new video. It's doing very well. Again, it was kind of a last-minute decision to make. I'm not going to lie. I started making it at about 8 a.m. Probably schedule uploaded it by like 9:30. But, yeah, I spent quite a bit of time on that, so. After today is basically a countdown till summit. It really is, yeah. My birthday's in between now and then, so I'll be looking forward to that, but that's about it. If I see Davis, I'm going to try. No, you're good. Yeah, same here. Again, it all comes down to what actually happens. We can sit here and yap about the timing, but we just know generally it's going to be an afternoon, evening time event. Early evening. My birthday's February 9th, so we're only 6 days apart. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, same here, yeah. It's my big birthday gift this year, so. Again, this is a look from Pascagoula here. Starting to see some rainfall. Again, just very ominous skies. Very dreary, muggy Christmas. Again, I hope you guys really all did have a very awesome Christmas. Or Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate anything, I just hope you had an awesome day. Again, my day has been, honestly, it's been pretty good. I can't lie. Yeah, NSCS is in Kansas City this year. Yeah, honestly, I would say a small scale tornado outbreak is possible. Yours is the 13th, January 13th, so a month away from Summit. Nice. Got a lot of wintertime birthdays in the chat. When do we open presents? Usually very early Christmas morning. Like this morning, I think it was like 6:30, which for me is very early. Over break, that's an early time for me to get up. During the school year, I still only get up at like 7, so. Again, usually while I'm on break, I get up at around 9. I feel so lazy for doing that, but then I know that there are a lot of people that actually get up at like noon, and I'm like, what? But I did that over the summer, so I can't judge. Yeah, it is going to be in messy storm mode, except for that one point where we're going to have discrete supercells across southeast Texas in the early afternoon. I'll go back on January 6th, I believe. Which is later than usual. Usually it's like the 3rd or the 4th. Your birthday was December 16th. Happy late birthday. I think I said that yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, pretty much everybody here, though, is a winter birthday from what we've discussed, anyway. Again, I do have our sub-goal plan for next year, so very hyped for that. Yeah, we go back on the 6th this year. Usually it's like the 4th, though, so. Your birthday's July 3rd. I know a lot of people that have like a June birthday. Yeah, I go back that same Monday, so. Luckily, the severe weather threat looks very low through that time period. Just a very early look, so. Yeah, make sure to like the stream if you've not already. Again, I hope everybody has had a Merry Christmas. We're not ending. I just wanted to say that. I think we are going to end soon, though, if nothing else kind of fires off here, which it's not looking like it's going to. A lot of these cells are just off the shore. Again, by the time these get to southern Mississippi, they're likely going to dissipate anyway. I mean, you can just see here, it's like a 10-degree difference in temperature once you cross back onto shore here, so. And that means about a 10-degree dew point difference as well. I mean, you're talking low 60s in southern Mississippi. While here in southeast Louisiana, we had temps in the low 70s. So that's going to definitely impact these storms as well as a few other things. Again, the lapse rates are pretty terrible. Again, we were not expecting a widespread severe weather event today. So it's not like this is a shock or anything. It was just the one storm that went severe, but. Oh, dude, we're shooting way past 3K. We gotta go far past it. We're aiming big. That's all I'm gonna say. But not impossibly big, just big to the point where if we hit it, I'll feel awesome. If we don't hit it, I'll be like, yeah, that was a big goal, so I'm not too surprised. 4,512 subs. I'm actually curious. We already looked at this, but let's see what Social Blade said again. I forgot. And it changes like every single second anyways, so. Let's see. Social Blade. Come on, dude. I'm a human. I don't want an ad. My gosh. Mr. Beast's website is killing this thing. They've had to throw ads everywhere. Dude, we're so close to 300,000 views as well. We'll probably hit it next month or something. So that's awesome. Alright, let's bring this sucker up. 4,200. I think that's the exact same thing that I said yesterday. Surprise, surprise. 100K by your high school graduation. Alright, see you, random texting guy. And at this point, we're really just chilling. Hey, we're at 2,041 subs. Let's see if we can hit 2,075 by the end of the year. We were saying 2,050, but you know, you gotta aim big, especially whenever we're gonna have an active stretch of weather over the next few days. I think we're gonna have a good chance to stream quite a bit. Almost done organizing your desk. Nice. This desk is incredibly messy. But I like a cluttered desk. It actually, there's been scientific studies that prove a cluttered desk helps increase creativity and intelligence. Not create it, but improves, sustains. Can't just create creativity. Yes, sir. Class of 28. Yeah, I'm 14, so be 15 in February. And we were just discussing birthdays earlier. I feel like we talk about that every day, but yeah. Again, I am going to ask that over the next few days, not today, but whenever the weather does get more serious, especially days like tomorrow, Saturday, I am going to ask that we try and keep things on topic, and again, not brain rotted. Because again, obviously things are going to be quite serious, especially tomorrow. We had a sudden uptick in intensity for the event forecasting. It'll be 15 in June. Yeah, I know a lot of people with June birthdays. Just a sec. That's crazy. That is a crazy thing to say. Yeah, I really did not think I was going to go live today, I'll be real with you. But here we are. Thinking about just doing a forecast instead, but we already had one video today, so just kind of kicking it back. Just chilling. That was a horrible voice crack. Alrighty, well, I think that's going to conclude things for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Again, we will have a lot more streams over the next several days as things continue to pick up. This was only a 45-minute stream on Christmas Day with no thumbnail, and we still had over 200 people tune in, so I'm very happy with that. Thank you guys for the support. Again, it's awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your Christmas day, and I will see you all tomorrow.